The NBA is one of the biggest sports leagues in the world, and its athletes accordingly earn substantial amounts of money due to their tremendous talent and physical ability. Due to the league's global exposure, the best NBA players also get lots of chances to enhance their brand and their earnings. Of the 100 highest-paid athletes of 2020, the NBA had the most athletes. This just goes on to show how well-paid NBA athletes are. In this video, we dive deep into NBA athletes of the past and the modern-day era that have achieved substantial economic status throughout their NBA career. If you have ever wondered who ranks in the leaderboards for being on top in basketball when it comes to wealth, keep watching to find out who are the top 10 richest NBA players. Number 10. Dwight Howard. Net worth $140 million. Total earnings from the NBA $240,096,336. Dwight has also been a brand endorser for Adidas, Peak, and an investor at Tapiture. We know you are surprised how Dwight Howard made this list. Hold your horses and let's explain. Although Dwight Howard is currently a role player for the Philadelphia Sixers today, he was a dominant center back then. Playing for the Orlando Magic, Howard was a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. He was also included in the All-NBA First Team 5 times. After his stint with the Magic, Howard has bounced around the league and played for 5 teams. Howard's net worth mainly stems from the huge contracts NBA teams offered him in the past. Apart from those contracts, he also gets a lot of money from his latest shoe endorsement with Chinese sports apparel company Peak. Howard reportedly earns $15 to $30 million per year from this deal. Number 9. Kevin Durant. Net worth $220 million. Annual average NBA salary $26.5 million. Total earnings from the NBA $225,382,333. Brands KD has endorsed are Nike, Degree, YouTube, Master and Dynamic, and a shareholder of Philadelphia Union. Scoring and winning are always associated with Kevin Durant, one of the most polarizing athletes today. The sweet shooting forward is simply unstoppable on the court. After making a name for himself with the Seattle Supersonics and Oklahoma City Thunder, Durant shocked everyone when he took his talents to the heavily stacked Golden State Warriors as he gave them 2 more championship victories. Durant has been a league MVP, 10-time NBA All-Star, 4-time NBA scoring champion, and a 2-time NBA Finals MVP. His out-of-this-world talent is desired by many teams. Because of this, he is now the highest-paid player in the Brooklyn Nets roster after agreeing to a $164 million contract in 2019. Aside from his on-court achievements, Durant has also been winning off the court. The deadly scoring forward has also been winning in his investments. This includes a $15 million paycheck after Uber acquired Postmates, where the Nets star invested $1 million. Number 8. Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is a generational player. The man has been responsible for single-handedly changing the way the NBA is played today. As a result, the man has made a lot of money from dribbling and shooting the ball. Steph Curry's net worth is estimated to be around $200 million, with an annual salary of $40 million. Curry is the brand endorser for the Curry brand, Under Armour, Vivo, JP Morgan Chase, Brita, and owner of Unanimous Media. Stephen Curry is arguably one of the most popular players today. The Golden State Warriors Spitfire guard was a focal point in ushering the three-point revolution in the NBA. Due to his sharp shooting, Curry collected various awards in the NBA, highlighted by 2 MVP trophies. Curry also helped the Warriors win 3 NBA championships. The hot shooting guard is simply sensational, as he is a 6-time All-Star who also led the league in scoring and steals in 2016. With Curry being one of the hottest players today, there's no question he's one of the highest paid players today. Aside from his salary with the Golden State Warriors, Curry also earns a big amount from his endorsements. The most notable one is a shoe deal with Under Armour, which is a huge part of the $40 million income he earns off the court. Keep on watching and catch the rest of the richest NBA players. Number 7. Hakeem Olajuwon. Net worth $200 million. Dubbed as the Dream, Hakeem Olajuwon is arguably the best center of all time. Equipped with unmatched footwork, Olajuwon was able to dominate opposing centers in the post during his era, especially with his signature maneuver, the Dream Shake. Olajuwon has achieved a lot in his career, which allowed him to receive enormous paychecks from the NBA teams he played for. His achievements include 12 All-Star Game appearances, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, 2-time leader in rebounds, and 3-time leader in blocks. All of these were capped by 2 NBA championships that also declared him as the Finals MVP in both occasions. After 18 seasons in the league, Olajuwon earned a mind-boggling $107 million. The dream supplanted his big NBA contracts with his endorsement deals as well. Although Olajuwon was very much qualified to become one of the faces of the Jordan brand, he decided to sport the brand Spalding in order to address the sneaker killings in his time. Number 6. Kobe Bryant. Net worth $600 million. One of the most celebrated players of all time, Kobe Bryant. During his NBA career with the Los Angeles Lakers, Kobe Bryant earned over $320 million in salary alone. Some notable contracts include a 3-year, $90 million extension signed in 2010. In 2013, he signed a 2-year, $48.5 million extension. He also earned approximately $350 million from endorsements for a total of $600 million in NBA career earnings. During his final year in the NBA, Kobe earned $25 million. His most notable endorsements include Nike, Sprite, McDonald's, Turkish Airlines, Lenovo, Hublot, and Panini. Kobe's popularity in China enabled him to sign lucrative Chinese-specific endorsement deals with companies including Alibaba, Sina.com, and Mercedes-Benz. He was signed to Adidas and later to Nike. Number 5. Grant Hill. Net worth $300 million. Total earnings from the NBA $141,008,544. Endorsements: Fila, Sprite, McDonald's, Tag Heuer, AT&T, TV show actor and host, sports broadcaster, owner of Hill Ventures, co-owner of the Atlanta Hawks. Grant Hill was definitely one of the best forwards to play in the NBA. The most notable aspect in his play is his all-around abilities. Hill had the ability to score and to set up the team's offense like a court general. He immediately made an impact in the league by winning the Rookie of the Year alongside Jason Kidd. During his sophomore year, he led the NBA in teams of most triple-doubles in a single season with 10. Furthermore, Hill would go on to achieve a lot more in his career. He would be declared an NBA All-Star in 7 occasions and would be part of the All-NBA team 5 times. Although Hill was hampered by foot injuries, he did enough to his career to be declared as a Hall of Famer in 2014. Hill is definitely one of the biggest what-ifs. It lingers on people's thoughts what would have happened if he had been healthy throughout his career. But despite what happened, Hill is definitely one of the highest paid athletes. His spot in this list mostly stems from a big contract he signed before being traded to the Orlando Magic. This contract amounted to $92.8 million. Now retired, Hill didn't move far away from basketball. He would make appearances for NBA TV and CBS Sports as a broadcaster or host. Hill would also become one of the co-owners of the Atlanta Hawks. Number 4. Shaquille O'Neal. Net worth $400 million. All of you very well know Shaq is a versatile guy and has been involved in a lot of ventures. To just name a few: Icy Hot, Vitamin Water, Burger King, Kraft Foods, Pepsi, Comcast, Radio Shack, Taco Bell, The General, Reebok, Buick, Monster Headphones. Shaq also has his own line of Shaq shoes, board member of Papa John's movie actor and sports analyst. Shaquille O'Neal is one of the most dominant centers to take over the NBA. His size and strength were simply overwhelming for opposing centers, especially in the paint. Shaquille took over the league as soon as he played in his rookie year, claiming Rookie of the Year honors. Shaq would eventually take his talents to Los Angeles and won 3 straight NBA championships, where he was also declared the Finals MVP in all 3 of those occasions. Afterwards, he would have stopovers in the Phoenix Suns, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Boston Celtics. Shaq's dominance and star power were heavily desired by many teams. Because of this, there's no doubt that NBA teams are willing to pay millions to the All-Star Center. Shaq also benefited financially from his endorsements that include big names such as Burger King, Taco Bell, and Buick. Number 3. LeBron James. Net worth $450 million. Total earnings from the NBA $306,984,009. It feels right that the current best player in the NBA is also the highest NBA player currently. LeBron has had tons of endorsements comprising of Nike, Coca-Cola, Beats by Dre, Blaze Pizza, 2K Sports, Kia Motors, Verizon, Intel, Samsung, McDonald's, franchise owner of Blaze Pizza, stakeholder of Liverpool FC. If you're the best player in the world, there's no question almost every NBA team would want you on their roster. Because of this, LeBron James is arguably the highest paid active player of today. It makes sense given how much James has achieved throughout his career. This includes the Rookie of the Year trophy, 4 league MVPs, 16 All-Star Game appearances, and a scoring title. All of these were capped off by multiple NBA championships where he was declared the Finals MVP in those occasions. James immediately makes any team a championship contender. James has been to the NBA Finals on 9 occasions. Because of his presence and achievements on the court, James is definitely in position to ask for a fat paycheck from any NBA team that wants his services. Because of this, he was able to bag a $153 million contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. His presence on the court has also allowed him to garner endorsement deals such as Nike. According to Forbes, his lifetime deal with Nike amounts to around $1 billion. Outside of basketball, James has also been making investments, as this includes becoming a franchise owner of Blaze Pizza and acquiring a stake in the football club Liverpool, based on the article of MSN. Number 2, Magic Johnson. Net worth $600 million. One of the most famous names in the NBA, Magic Johnson played point guard for the LA Lakers for 13 full seasons and made a $500 million net worth career for himself. He is a player who has won many awards and holds several records with the NBA. He was the 1979 NBA draft overall first pick by the Lakers and has the NBA Finals MVP award to his name, along with 3 NBA MVP awards and 9 NBA Finals. He participated in the 1992 Summer Olympics and was part of the Dream Team, which ended up taking home the gold medal that year. Johnson contracted HIV and announced his diagnosis in 1991, when he abruptly retired from the game, and later was honored as one of the 50 greatest players in NBA history in 1996. Johnson is a savvy businessman and has had many business ventures that have also propelled his wealth into the millions. Number 1. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was ratings gold for TV networks during his days dominating on the hardwood. He appeared in the 4 highest-rated NBA Finals of all time, with a viewership peaking at 29 million people per game in 1998. In total, Jordan has earned $94 million before taxes during 13 seasons with the Chicago Bulls and 2 years with the Washington Wizards, plus the $4 million the Bulls paid him when he sat out on the 1993-94 NBA season to play minor league baseball. The NBA made Jordan famous, but it was his sponsors that made him rich. Over nearly 4 decades, he's earned $1.7 billion off the court from brands like Nike, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Wheaties, Chevrolet, and others. Nike has always been Jordan's biggest backer. His initial 5-year Nike deal signed in 1984 was worth $500,000 annually, about $1.2 million in today's dollars, plus royalties. His take last year, included in the tally above, was $130 million, 4 times as much of that of LeBron James, who has the NBA's second biggest shoe deal. Michael Jordan also owns a major stake in the NBA team, the Charlotte Hornets. He's not only the richest NBA player, but also the richest athlete in the world. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, click the video links on our tour screen, and let's meet on the next one.